I'm Star Alchemist Tarot. Welcome to our planet and my little cozy corner of the internet. I'm Star Alchemist, and today I'm here to do your tarot card reading. I already did smoke cleansing and sound bowl cleansing, so let's say our prayers and see what messages Spirit has for the collective today. Thank you, Spirit, for waking me up another day, allowing me to experience this existence in this lifetime. Thank you, Prime Source, the one and only God, our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels, for blessing us, guiding us, protecting us, loving us on a daily basis. Thank you for clearing out any demonic energies, any karmic energies, any demonic entities and dark entities from our lives, our space, our minds, and our energetic fields. I am a magnet to pure souls and pure energies. I am in alignment to pure souls and pure energies. And if I am not, I have great discernment to always pick pure souls and pure energies. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for everything you do for me and the collective on a daily basis. We're nothing without it, and we're nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. All right, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective today? What does the collective need to know? What can I communicate to the collective at this time, Spirit? What do they need to know? Do y'all like my makeup? I really like this two-tone lip thing that I got going on. First card out is the Six of Swords upright, okay? Collective, you're moving on to calmer waters, all right? Six of Swords follows the Five of Swords, which talks about conflict, battle, all right, fights, competition. But with the Six of Swords, we're moving on from that, okay? So we're moving on to calmer waters, all right? We're finding peace. We're finding semblance, all right? So collective could be at a time where they're moving into a more calmer or peaceful, state in their lives, okay? Then we got the Two of Swords upright. This talks about indecision and being stuck between two decisions, all right? In the traditional tarot deck, the Two of Swords, the person is holding two swords, they're crossed like this, and the person is blind, okay? Indicating that they have limited information to make a decision from, okay? But the Two of Swords speaks about having to make a decision, because if you don't, you could end up facing, there could be consequences. All right, you could be facing consequences for not making a decision. A lot of sword energy, a lot of air sign energy, okay? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles talks about charity, generosity, giving, okay? So, collective, you could be in a generous charity kind of mood, or this could be someone in your energy, okay? Maybe the fact that you're moving onto calmer waters, collective, is bringing about this Two of Swords. Is bringing about this conflict and this indecision. And then the Strength card. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're in this energy, collective. The Strength speaks about inner compassion, okay? Having inner strength, having inner resilience, having compassion, all right, for yourself, being confident in oneself, all right? Look at how fierce this tiger is, okay? So it seems like I'm picking up the energy that, collective, you're moving on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords, and there is someone who is battling with basically the decision for you to move on, because that's what the Two of Swords speaks of upright. Two of Swords upright, just to clarify, speaks about avoidance, indecision, hesitation, reluctance, and uncertainty, okay? What else, Spirit? Can you actually clarify this Two of Swords? Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in reverse is what came out. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about a loss of finances, essentially. Eight of Swords, which speaks about entrapment here. Self-entrapment, self-victimization. Ace of Cups. And an abundance, an overflow of emotions and feelings, or increasing your capacity to feel. Six of Cups in reverse. Feeling stuck in the past, okay? Having no closure. Which Six of Swords in reverse came up in a previous reading. So y'all should go check that out if you haven't yet. What more about this Two of Swords? Who's in the Two of Swords? Can I get a card for who's in the Two of Swords? Can I know who's in the Two of Swords? Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Woman. Upright. Okay. Okay, so let's break this down. I clarified, I don't know where we last left off, but I clarified the Eight of Swords with the Fool. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck here, we have... Okay, the Hanged Woman in reverse still. Okay, great. So their spirit is telling the collective that you need to have courage and bravery and inner strength to pursue, to take a leap of faith, okay? And in order to move on to calmer waters. Because the strength is right under the Six of Swords, Spirit is telling me that in order to move on to calmer waters, you need to have inner strength and resilience here, okay? You need to get out of your head with this Two of Swords. By being indecisive and uncertain, it brings about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is like superficial success, debt, okay? What else does the Pentacles in reverse speaks of? Nine of Pentacles in reverse can speak of tackiness, okay? Transactional relationships, superficial success. With this transactional relationship here, maybe collective, you're trying to decide if you want to completely close out a transactional relationship. Maybe that's what you're indecisive about, okay? But once you do make a decision, with the Eight of Swords right at the bottom, wow, sorry, I'm just like piecing everything together. Two of Swords plus the Eight of Swords equals the Ten of Swords. 2 plus 8 is 10. The Ten of Swords represents a painful final ending, okay? Or a betrayal or a painful final ending. So with these two cards upright, this adds to the 10, okay? So collective, Spirit is telling you that you need to make a decision. You need to make some sort of decision. Otherwise, if you don't, not only will it bring you into this self-victimization energy, but it'll bring you some pain. It'll bring you the Ten of Swords, okay? By not making a decision, all right?